All right, got my tunes on. It was a beautiful day in the great state of Colorado today, fellas. Sunset, about 70 degrees today. But I got wondering about the old Ernie Root Shakespeare Wonder Bow. Model 400. Shakespeare Wonder Bow. Only pay $69 for this bow. There's the stats on it. 50, 64 AMO, non-reinforced, end tips. I did scale the bow. It's coming in at 50 at 28. I'm running a D97 18 strand. I know it's non-recommended. $69. I'm not too worried about the bow. More concerned about my joints, and I get minimal hand shock with the D97 with this bow here. Shot it 100 times, but I just wanted to chronograph it. 3 different arrows. Do you need 3 different bows, or is one $69 bow good enough for everything? Let's see here. I got the 5/16 right there. This one is. Got Fredbear razor on it. It's coming in around 440. That one says 444 right there. So we'll see what it does. Let's throw the 44 grain arrow. This phone's set up fair bounce. Maybe. 440 grain arrow. Shakespeare Wonder Bow, 50 at 28. I got about a 30.5 inch draw. So I'd say 58 pounds. But this is not a reeker, this is a semi-reeker. Very little. This is like, I suppose it's a forgiving bow to shoot. I like this bow. I like shooting a long bow. Let's see what it is. See what kind of speed we're getting. 444 grains. Shakespeare Wonder Bow. $175, man. $175. Unbelievable. Whew. Looks like 175 to me. 175.4. Alright, let me scratch that down with that Crayola right there. That's not bad. That was my hunter shot. If I stretch it a little bit, I can pull 180 out of the 440 grain. I call it 440s. That was 444. 440 grain arrow. If I just stretch a little bit, I can get 180, but looks like my natural shot about 175. Let's see what else we got here. Now this one we're going to jump up to 1132. More grain weight. Still a 2-blade Fredbear razor. Looks like 500, 504, 500 grains. So we'll do that one next, 500 grains. These are all different grain weights. These two are 1132s. Oh, let's see. Since you guys right here again. See what this 500 grain arrow does. So you got, what, 444, 504. So what do you got there, 60 grain difference? Yeah, right in there somewhere, 60 grain there. Alright, let's try this, let's see what it does. Little heavier arrow. Let's see how fast we got here. 69 out of bow, 500 grain arrow. Let's see what it does. 2-blade. Man, it didn't slow it down that much. 171. Wow. It slowed down a little bit, not much. 107. I'm still getting 170 with a 500 grain arrow. That's pretty damn good. That old box shot, hell, I got a bunch of boxes in there, a couple matches, and I got something real hard behind it. Let's see here, 171. I better write that down. Hold on a second. All right, we got 171. Now we're really going to jump up. I think this arrow's coming in around 580. That's a heavy dude. It is 580. And we got a big bad boy, big old deadhead on there. Them deadheads are pretty good size, 2 blades. Let's try it next. 580 grain. So we got, basically I'm just going to knock it out like 440, 500, and then 580. So I scratched that down there real quick, fellas. We got to do that feet per second, but I scratched down 440 grain arrow. It did 175 feet per second. I might have been a little short. If I stretch, I can get 180, but 500 grain arrow, 171 still. 60 grains more than the 440 there. Now we're jumping up 80 grains more than the 500 to a 580 grain. So we got a total of 140 grains more than the lightest arrow. The lightest arrow was knocking out about 175. Let's see what happens here. The big heavy guy with the Ben Pearson deadhead. I don't plan on using that arrow on this bow. Probably be a little faster bow, but let's, just for kicks, we'll see what speed we get out of it. That's a pretty heavy arrow for this bow. 580 grain Ben Pearson deadhead. I'm going elk hunting. We'll see what happens here. Sure lock my anchor good. You know, that's not that bad. That is not that bad. I bet I could get away with that. 166.6. Two Fred Bear razors and a Ben Pearson deadhead on the blue right there. The blue one's the heavy hitter. You guys probably heard it. Boom! Hit something hard back there. 166. Fellas, I want to put that on. I pulled that again. My anchor point is not real consistent, but it looked like, 440, 175, and then 500 grains, 60 grains more, 171, 80 grains more, 160. It's kind of like I lost 5 feet per second, 5 feet per second. Not a whole lot of loss for grains, but I might have short drew this one. It was the first one out of bag. So I think it was coming in like 440 right in there. 444. 444. Let's do it one more time. Just to be sure I didn't short draw the 175 speed. Sometimes I hit about 180, I think, so I might have short drew that one a little bit. Hold on a minute. I guess I don't really need to pause you guys. I'll just hit that. My videos, that is getting kind of long. I didn't realize it was getting that long, but bear with me here. Try another shot with a 440 grain arrow. I think I might have shortened it just a little bit. See what the Shakespeare Wonder bow does. 64 ammo, 50 pound bow at 28, $69 bow. See what it is. That's what it's doing. It's doing 175. That's my hunting shot right there with the old Wonder bow, fellas. I pulled it right back into my draw. Boom. 175. Same as it was. Not a big loss. 170, 166. What's the matter, boy? Quiet, boy. Let me get him something. Alright, he's good now. I threw him a water ball. There you guys have it. Shakespeare Wonder bow. Could I use a $69 bow? So do I need 3 trad bows, or would this one $69 Shakespeare Ernie Root 1960, first year Ernie Root started collaborating with Shakespeare? Would this bow work for whitetail, mule deer, and get the old heavy hitter with the Ben Pearson right there for elk? 3 bows or 3 arrows? I don't know what's best. Really sweet ass bow, fella. $69. Just want to put it on my Shakespeare. There's Chronograph says 175, 170, 166 with a big old fat boy, man. 580 grain arrow doing 166. We'll see you guys. Take care. Shakespeare. There's the Model 400. Ernie Root. We'll see you guys. $69. I love this bow for $69. It shoots good, it's forgiving, and it's pretty fast. We'll see you guys.